Are you?
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. With Sunday over here where I'm at, it's probably still Saturday where you guys are at. Hello to the chat. So I am going to come on camera and do a reading in just a few minutes, but I want you guys to sort of connect with why I decided to go ahead and do this live reading. So I was actually inspired by Facebook, and I noticed that a lot of men post a lot of inflammatory, posts about women in general, and then women post inflammatory posts about men in general. And it dawned on me that either someone has hurt you to the point where they sort of took away your capacity to love, and it was to the point where they made you give up. They made you give up. And what Spirit is telling me is that the person that plays games with you, the person that doesn't call you every day and see how you're doing, the person that hangs up the phone on you, the person that rejects you, the person that emotionally abandons you, that is not your true love. But unfortunately, it seems like everybody is mixed up. And I feel like there's people that are either dealing with people that are not for them, and they're wasting time with people that are not for them, or they've kind of given up on love. They feel like there's nobody out there for me. And then it kind of broke my heart, because I feel like the person that is for you is out there wandering aimlessly, searching for you. And they're kind of like missing you and already loving you and already fantasizing about you. Okay? So I want to do this reading, and I'm getting ready to turn on the camera. If you are watching live or through the playback, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are looking for personal readings, the link to my website is below. It's very simple. The process of getting a reading, you just go to the website, and then I'll send you the booking link for you to schedule your appointment. Hello to the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera on, and let me show you guys what I've got. So I'm going to be using, I kind of wanted to use 3 different tarot decks for this reading, but I think I'm just going to stick with the 2. I've got all of the kings and the queens and the knights pulled out of the Witch's Tarot deck. And so what we're going to do is we're going to mix these up, and we're going to place them for every zodiac sign to see who is the one, and to see what your true love is actually up to. Okay? Because these ones that pretend and play games, that ain't the one. It ain't. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yes, Goddess bless us all. Did I say Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces? So we're just going to mix these all up and we'll start placing them in their appropriate positions. And I'm just going by my intuition here. And my little table, it just really does not, it's this little board that I have. I love doing my readings on top of this board. All right, and some of them were overlapping each other. What to do. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is put 10 and then put the 2 at the bottom. Okay, the last 2 at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna find out who your true love is and what they are doing. I'm gonna take my other deck. Spirit guide, show me what is each zodiac sign's true love doing. What are they doing and why are they not with each sign? Okay, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I don't know why that didn't sound right, but I'm guessing it's all good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of these false relationships. I really am tired of them. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to lay a card on top of each. If a court card shows up, then that means that they're with someone else at the moment. All right, spirit guides, what else do you want each sign to know about their true love that is searching for them? Yeah, Sammy, I'm the type that if I ain't seen you in 3 days, we ain't together and it's over. Don't even call me afterwards. Stay where you at. All right, show me what other messages and guidance do you want to give to the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces about their true love that is searching for them. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah, relationships should not be, it shouldn't be like that, guys. It really shouldn't. It really, really shouldn't. Okay. All right, let's get started. Of course, we're going to start with the Aries. Okay, your true love is another fire sign. They are another fire sign. They are either another Aries, another Leo, or another Sagittarius. Now, it doesn't really matter the sex, if you're male or female. This person looks like they are fire energy. They are very passionate. Let's look at the other cards. They are wandering aimlessly. They are. It looks like they are either an attorney or they may work in some kind of criminal justice or something. I know this is going to sound depressing, Aries, but that person might be in prison. It's a possibility for some of you. Aside from that, I feel like this person is very passionate. They are very passionate and they are very well balanced. And see, I feel like a lot of you Aries have been having issues with people abandoning the relationships with you. You've had issues with that. And it's probably scared you, because this is what I want to tell you. Don't ever let one apple spoil the bunch. Do not let that one person that got in your head, don't let them do that. Please don't. Okay? As you can tell that this person has been through the same thing. They focus a lot on work, but then the way that they look at love is they don't really know that you're out there. So they're literally wandering aimlessly, searching for you. They probably have just recently left a bad relationship, probably divorced. So Aries, your love of your life, your true love of your life, probably either has children and they are probably divorced. You know, just because you dated somebody that had children or was divorced before and they hurt you doesn't mean that this person is not the one. But they are the one, and they are definitely searching for you. They're searching for somebody that will not abandon them ever. And see, Aries are really good partners like that, to where they won't abandon their partners ever. Typically they are. And very sensitive, but very outstanding lovers. Okay, let's throw an advice card. What do you want Aries to know? What kind of guidance do you want to give to the Aries about their true love? As far as when they'll meet them, what they can do to bring them closer. Okay. The Ace of Cups. So I feel like this person is going to come up sometime. I feel like they're going to come up sometime in the summer, anywhere between June and July. But it could be either this year or next year. And depending on where you are in life, it may not be for several years. But I feel like when you do meet them, it's going to be an instant connection. You know, that instant happy feeling, to where it's just happy and nobody's sad or crying or anything. And I feel like this person is probably out traveling. They're probably traveling somewhere. And I feel like the way you're going to meet them is near water. You're probably going to either be at the beach, at the pool, or you could be at a bar. Okay, you never know. But I can definitely see that person coming in sometime in the summer, either this summer, next summer, or it could be several summers from now. Because what's happening is that, and I can tell that you're doing the same thing, Aries, is that you were abandoned either somewhere in your childhood, and then it repeated into your adulthood. So there was a relationship that, to where you were abandoned, you felt abandoned, and so you've probably given up. The spirits want you to know to not give up. That person is searching for you, and the universe is going to bring you together. And they're not going to be a cheater, because I feel like a lot of you Aries dealt with a person that was a cheater. Okay, that wasn't the one. Somebody that cheats on you, I'm sorry, they're not the one. Okay, so this person won't cheat on you, but it's almost like trying to find them like a needle in a haystack is how difficult it is. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let me see, I'm gonna put the other cards back in the deck. and just flip that one over. Okay, we're going to move on to the Taurus. All right, Tauruses, your true love is a fire sign. This is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like they are with somebody though. King of Wands comes up, and then the High Priestess comes up. So they're in a very fake, false relationship. They are. They're in a fake relationship right now at the moment. It looks like they are definitely married to that person, but it's like it's probably both of them are cheating, which is, you know, I don't get that, but I think that people that don't actually belong together, what they do is they get together because they settle and then they cheat to fulfill the rest of their needs. So the reason why this person is cheating, it's not because they are a cheater, but they have certain needs that are not being met in the relationship. Their partner does not really communicate with them. They may be trying to get out of the situation, but the person is going to be out for blood if they try to leave. A lot of you Tauruses are probably going to have to maybe speak to the universe, maybe speak with a spiritualist, or maybe even a high priestess that can bring this person to you. So basically what will happen is that since this person is the one for you, pretty much once you do that, it's going to start the process of them breaking away from that other person, because you can definitely see that they are currently with somebody. Spirit guides, what guidance do you want to give to the Tauruses about when, how, or where they can meet their true love? This is going to vary for different ones of you, but I feel like the Three of Wands represents where you're going to more than likely meet this person in a work setting, or it's going to be some sort of business venture that you're doing. I can see you meeting them either 3 months from now. It can be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years, but not limited to up to 10 years, because some of you are young. I have younger people that watch the channel too. So feel like they're going to be in a place where they're going to be just gutted. So they are going to recognize you as their true love, but I can see this third person, which is definitely that other fire sign person that is really, really riding their back. Even if they are divorced from this person, they may not necessarily be divorced or separated from this person when you do meet them. And they are going to be carrying a lot of burden. I feel like the relationship is probably going to more than likely start out as friends only, but then it's going to progress. However, there is that third party that you're going to have to deal with. Okay. The Six of Pentacles was next in the deck, which gives me a really good indication that a lot of you are definitely going to run into this person. Like I said, it can either be within 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 years, or 6 months. Okay. Or during the month of June. Some of you are going to meet this person at a bank. This person may be trying to start a business and they may be asking for crowdfunding or something to start their business. You know, people with money ask for crowdfunding all the time. A lot of people think that, you know, you got to be broke to be asking for money from people, but that's actually not true. But, you know. I'm seeing you possibly meet that person definitely around Christmas time or sometime during a holiday. Okay, Taurus. So it is going to feel like a reunion. It is going to feel very connected. Like you're just going to feel very connected with that person. But, you know, unfortunately, they are going to have that third person, which is the husband or the wife. And they're going to make stuff harder for them because that other person is not the one. If somebody makes stuff harder for you when you break up with them, that means that they're not the one. Anybody that tries to bring you any kind of pain, anybody that plays games with you, they are not the one. They're not, even though they want to pretend to be. I don't know what's up with some of these people. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people, and see, this is why a lot of you got hurt, because I feel like a lot of you have gotten together with these people that are just extremely empty, and it is their job to make you feel like you're undeserving or like you're not good enough. Well, this person is definitely not going to make you feel that way, because I feel like a lot of Tauruses have been treated as though they're not good enough. Or I'm not going to buy you this or that because you're not good enough. In fact, the people mainly have their hands out asking you for money, Taurus, which is ridiculous. Okay. No, it's 1 a.m. almost. I'm not going to be doing any private readings after this. All right. So let's turn that over and let's move on to the Gemini. All right, Gemini. Your true love is a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. More than likely, this person is probably going to be younger than you because you got a Knight. But it looks like they're going to be perfect for you, Gemini, because they're going to be ready to give you their heart. Okay. So the Gemini, your true love is either a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay. The Three of Wands and the Two of Swords comes up. So what that tells me is that I feel like this person is either trying to break free of a relationship currently that wasn't right for them, or they're trying to build up their career. They're trying to make something of themselves. They're trying to grow in every aspect of their lives. I can always tell with the Three of Wands that it's usually somebody that has their own business or has a very good business sense. So the first thing that I want to point out to you, Geminis, when you meet this person, do not get jealous of other people that want this person. Why would you want somebody that no one else wants? There's going to be a lot of people that's going to want this person. They're going to be a fox in the hen house. Okay? They are going to be a fox in the hen house. That people are going to be automatically drawn to this person because of their nature, because of their kind nature, because of their compassionate nature. And a lot of you need to remember to not be insecure in that situation. It's just their nature. In fact, the fact that they're coming up as the Knight represents that they are going to be in a career that is either community outreach, to where they meet a lot of people. They are going to probably be a massage therapist or either a guidance counselor. So that's their job. That's their job. Okay. Also the Two of Swords comes up. So I believe that this person is going to either come up in the month of February, March. It could either be, well, it's not going to be this year. It could be in 3 months, but I don't see that. I don't see that. I feel like it's going to be during the month of either February, March. So it's either going to be next year or the year after that is when you're going to run into this person. Now already, Gemini, because I preach to y'all all the time about Geminis and see, this is why people think that Geminis are two-faced, because Geminis are very insecure people. Geminis allow other people to pretty much control their brains. They do. So if somebody just wants somebody that they can control and kick around, they typically will get a hold of a Gemini. This is not what this person is about. Okay. But you can tell that with the Two of Swords that you have to be able to consciously make, those decisions. And I feel like when you do meet them, I feel like you are going to be involved with somebody that is probably time for you to walk away from. Okay. Because that person literally wants to control you, and they're sort of in the same situation. Love is not control. That's not what love is. If you're with your true love, there's no need for you to try to control each other. You don't have to. You don't have to force that person to not cheat, because they're not going to want to. Okay? Let's throw a couple of advice cards. Spirit guides, what advice do you want to give to the Geminis today? What the heck? Hold on, guys. Let me throw out the cards. Again, Gemini, you're going to have to work on your hold on a second, guys, because I just got some sort of notification. Did you order something? The heck? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. You're going to have to work on your you're going to work on you're going to have to work on not being so insecure. This is going to cause problems with the situation. This is going to cause problems with the relationship. No matter who you're with, it's going to cause problems. It doesn't matter. Okay, if somebody is with you and they enjoy you being insecure, then more than likely that's not the right person for you. This is the reason why you're sort of all over the place, up and down, because you're trying to deal with these people that are playing games. The Two of Pentacles represents somebody that's possibly playing games. You're going to have to stop playing games, okay, because it's not a game. Because if you push your true love away, then, I just don't know what to tell you, Gemini. I really don't. Okay. Let me throw a final advice card for the Geminis. What final advice do you want to give to the Geminis about their true love? So are we in agreement that there's a bunch of people in the chat room that are with people that you don't actually want to be with? Make that make sense to me. Three of Swords. You have got to stop carrying the pain of past relationships with you. This is going to divide and conquer every single relationship that you have, Gemini. You're going to have to let that go. And you know what, guys? There was an article on Facebook that said scientists discovered that negative energy is causing cancer. And I said that about 6 years ago. I've been saying that for years. And, but when scientists say it, and so you'll want to get your cleanses and stuff. Cleanses are very important, because whenever especially if you sleep with somebody, they're leaving energy inside of you. Okay, they're leaving energy inside of you. So even though it's probably been 3, 4, 5, 6, even 10 or 20 years since the whole heartbreak happened, you're still carrying it with you. And it sort of controls a lot of your subconscious. Okay? It sort of controls a lot of your subconscious because you've been hurt before. So ever since you got hurt, everybody is bad. Everybody's going to do you wrong. And so you end up hurting people that you shouldn't be hurting because you're hurt from years ago. And that person is still controlling your mind. Even if you're a Gemini that's currently not with somebody, the what they did is still controlling all of your decisions and the way that you treat your mates. So the ones that you've been dealing with so far, they've kind of been like practice. And it's like, you know, you keep going through all these people and you're just repeating the same thing over and over again. Okay, so you better stop that, or else the divine mommy is going to, you know, smack you in your hand. All right, let's move on to the Cancers. Oh yeah, this is going to be sexy. I'm a Cancer. Shout out to the Cancers. Let's see who your true love is. Cancer, your true love is either a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and they come in as the Knight. So for a lot of you Cancers, it's probably somebody that is younger than you. Now, the other cards that come up along with it is the Empress and the Chariot. So Cancer, this person is more than likely going to have children. Okay. And they're more than likely going to probably have a very close relationship with their mother, which Cancers usually don't mind. You know, also Cancer, I feel like this person, feel like you're going to meet them while traveling. Either they're going to be traveling or you're going to be traveling, or it could just be to the grocery store. I feel like I can see food around you. Okay. Also, Cancer, you can tell that this person has a lot of money. Okay. They got money. Okay. If they haven't bought it into the physical, they've got potential. Also, the Chariot tells me that this person is not the type of person that is tripping off of the past. A lot of Cancers can have mommy issues, severe. I'm not one of them though. I don't let what, you know, I just don't. And when somebody has mommy or daddy issues, that indicates that they allow whatever their mother or father did to them to dictate their entire life. No, this person they are stampeding forward. They are. They ready to go. They don't have time for all that, you know, what was in the past and all that stuff. So if you are a Cancer that has a tendency to do that, then you got to stop it. Okay. Let me throw some more cards. Spirits, what else do you want Cancer to know about this person? For example, when, where are they going to meet, advice, and other stuff. Okay, see what I tell y'all. The Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Star card. So if you are a Cancer, all of those other things that your ex did that traumatized you, you better start healing from it now. Okay? Because this person is ready to literally lavish you with all of their attention, gifts, and love. And they're going to make you their main person. Okay? You're sort of, a lot of Cancers are kind of used to being stampeded on and trampled on. And then also, you're sort of used to somebody that's putting you in bondage in prison. And that person is really not like that. So for Cancers, this is going to be your first clue because this person is going to be different than any other person that you've ever been with, because they're not going to do that. That, you know, that it's just the energies are going to flow very easily, especially indicated by this star card. Yeah, Cancer's kind of, you know, the feeling of being trapped or in bondage is very seductive to Cancers. But when you have somebody like that, you may be running into somebody that's going through a sadistic phase in their life, and that's not going to be the one that's your true love. Okay, they don't mind you going around to the corner to the store, and they not tripping off of who's there and what they talking about. Okay, because they, you know, they just, you know, it's not that they don't care. So you got to get out of that now, Cancer, to where it's kind of, you think it's cute. Oh, it's so cute that this person is, you know, questioning me just because I went and got a, you know, a box of tampons, or just because I went and, you know, I don't know, took a walk. Okay, so you got to come out of that, Cancer, because otherwise you'll sort of be, you know, you'll be thinking, does this person care about me? No, that's not what you should be thinking. They do care about you. Why? Because they told you that they cared about you, and they're showing you that they care about you. They're doing things for you. They're there for you. They're calling you every single day. See, Cancers, we require a phone call every day. If you don't call me for one day, if we broke up, we not together. Okay, we not. So this person is definitely going to make you their number one. Feel like there's either a fire sign or either another Cancer, or it even could be an air sign. It's somebody that sort of made you feel as though they have to be sort of abusive, and, you know, you just sit at home and just stay in the house, and, you know, no, this person's going to take you out. This person is going to make sure that you're just not cramped up in the house in like this mental bondage or this physical bondage of atrophy. It's like, you know, they're going to tell you, hey, let's go, let's get up and let's go do this, let's go do that. Okay, now when they're going to manifest, I can see this person manifesting probably around August or September, either of this year or maybe even next year, depending on who you are and how old you are. It could be within the next 8 years. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that jealousy crap, that's just not good. That's not the one for you, somebody that's constantly jealous. Okay. Let's look at the Leos. You said your current husband is like that. Funny. Hello, Miss Diamond. Hello. If I didn't shout you out in the chat, don't feel bad. All right, let's look at the Leo. Leo, your true love is an earth energy. Ooh, very mysterious. Now, this is either going to be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Cappuccino, aka a Capricorn. And they seem just very giving. You see how this person is wearing their heart on their chest, and then also a coin on their chest. So this person is definitely going to be very giving. Okay. Now, the two cards that come up along with it is the World card and the Death card. The World card is in the reverse position. So you can already tell that this person, first of all, more than likely, they may be younger than you, depending on how old you are. But, you know, it could be by just a couple of years. But Leo, I feel like this person, with the World card coming up in reverse with the Death card, I mean, they are literally trying to leave a screwed up situation. You can tell they're trying to get closure from it. So when you meet them, if there's somebody like hanging on to them and stuff, just like hanging on, don't hold it against them, Leo, because Leos can be a little insecure as well and jealous. Okay, they're gonna feel very passionate about the relationship with you. In fact, they're probably going to either be in a relationship with somebody or either married, and they're gonna divorce because they're not happy. Okay, it was a relationship that they've been trying to get out of for years, and they just didn't know. You know, sometimes people will be involved with other people, you know, just because they think that they don't have any other choices. Okay. Spirit guides, what other information do you want to give to the Leos? Uh-oh. Okay, that card dang near messed up. Yeah, guys, the Page of Wands comes up. This is the person. This is another person. It's probably another Leo as well. Could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This person is just constantly running their mouth, you know, talking about whatever, spreading rumors. They just gonna be a mess. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you have to judge that other person, Leo, because it's honestly not their fault. Okay. What other information do you want to give to the Leos about like when they'll meet them? What are going to be the circumstances and advice? Thank you, Sammy. Look at that. 9 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is going to be very important, Leo. Okay, very important. This person is there to bring you fulfillment. Okay, and you want to have fulfillment and happiness on your own prior to the situation. So that's something that you're going to want to work on, because they're not going to be on that. And see, you don't want to be going through to where you're just like constantly making excuses. Oh, well, what about your ex? And what about my ex? And what about your kids? Because you can definitely see there's a kid involved in the situation, maybe even a couple of children. The 9 of Cups comes up. And so this is where, you know, you are going to be very happy with this person. I can see this person coming into your life around fall. It could either be September or October. That is a wonderful time to fall in love. Yes, it is. Okay. That is a wonderful time to fall in love. So, you know, it'll more than likely be during like a holiday season. It can go anywhere up to September, going all the way up to the end of January, even kind of going into February around Valentine's Day. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The dreaded 4 of Cups comes up. So the advice is to not take that person for granted. Okay, don't take them for granted. And don't be so tied up in the past again. The past. It's the past for a reason. Okay, move forward from that moment on. The Death card indicates a door closing and another one opening and change. Okay. And see, if you're constantly looking back, if you constantly looking back, then how are you going to look forward? Okay. Even though there may be people around you that are doing the same thing. And I understand that people can be very, very influenced by those around them. You know, I know that for a fact. I'm not one of those people, but there's because I'm just perfect, right? Anyway, you know, there's a lot of people that have a tendency to do that, though. Okay. Oh, well, so and so went through this, and is this going to happen to me? Is the same thing going to happen to me? Okay. Y'all ever see that movie Obsessed with Beyonce? And the sister got left, Beyonce's sister, her character's sister got left with 3 kids. And she had a good husband. Her husband kept turning down that little nasty woman that kept trying to come on to him. And she threw the man out. He told her that he didn't do that. And she just didn't believe him, you know. Lesson learned. He was telling the truth. Everybody ain't going to be no cheater. So again, there's some emotions, Leo, that you need to let go of from the past. because it's just going to cause problems in the relationship with that person. Okay, it's just going to cause problems, and it's going to make them think that you may be a little nutty. Okay, oh, you kind of nutty. Okay, all right, y'all, let's move on. We are going to move on to the Virgos. Virgo, your true love is dun, 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 King of Pentacles. This is going to be either a Taurus, another Virgo, or a cappuccino, which is a Capricorn. Okay. This is going to be, a very upstanding person. Okay. They are always wanting to do the right thing. They are. I can see them coming in sometime in the month of either June, July, or either January. Okay. And they're going to be in a mode of, I'm starting over. I can tell that they're starting over. Okay. And you can tell that there's probably going to be somebody that's either older than you or either around the same age as you. And they're not playing around. So, that thought down the street that broke your heart and, the player from the Himalayas, you're going to have to get over that and let that go. Because this person is not playing around. Okay, they are the one, and you can tell by the Six of Wands that they are going to honor you as long as you honor them. They're not playing that, they're not playing no games. Okay. I don't know why my dogs are barking. All right, spirit guides, what other info do you want Virgo to know about their true love? Feel strongly that this person is going to pop up, like I said, either June, July of this year or next year. Like, this is the quickest that I've seen for any zodiac sign. What messages do you have about, or give me more info about what are the circumstances and advice for the Virgos? Okay. Now, see, all water cards, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the Chariot. So the reason why this 4 of Cups came up in the middle of it is because somebody hurt you, Virgo. They did. They hurt you a lot. Everybody's not going to do that, Virgo. Everybody is not going to hurt you and take you for granted. So what you do as sort of like a payback, or, you kind of think that this is what everybody does, you have a tendency to not call them back, or you have a tendency to, ignore a person's calls, knowing that you should be picking up. Okay. Don't do stuff like that. I get the sense that you won't, but I feel like a lot of y'all need to know that, because when you start taking people for granted, then there's a problem. Also, I can sense a lot of friends around you at the time that this person comes into the picture, Virgo. And those friends are not having any luck when it comes to their relationship. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to come in and intercept and tell you why you shouldn't appreciate that person. The Chariot represents movement forward, staying focused on that person. Okay. And it also represents balance. That's why the Chariot always has a black horse and a white horse. And then there's a person on there. Hey, Empress B. And then there's a person riding the horses, because they're not looking back. They're just moving forward. Okay. Obviously, that is the general message of today, because there's a lot of you that are allowing your past to dictate your future. Okay. Let's move on to the Libras. Libra, your true love is going to be dun, 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 King of Cups. So this is a water sign person. This is either a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. That is your true love. I understand that you probably had a Pisces or a Scorpio in the past that hurt you a lot. Please don't take that out on this, because they're there to give their heart to you. The Two of Swords and the High Priest comes up. So this person is going to be very intuitive, okay? And this Two of Swords could represent almost like a telepath or like somebody with telepathy. So you want to get your thought processes in check, okay? Now, another thing that I can tell you is that they are making some kind of transition spiritually. So it may be a bunch of chaos around them. Okay. Like, for example, they may be coming out of, they may be coming out of one religion and going to, they may be expanding their religious beliefs. I also feel as though whoever this person is, they may be a pastor or a preacher or a high priest or a high priestess. Okay. The Two of Swords comes up, and that tells me that they're more than likely going to be splitting with somebody. Somebody that felt like they wanted to change them, and there's nothing that needs to be changed about this person. So, they're leaving that person, which is more than likely probably a Taurus, but they're leaving that person because that person was kind of trying to control their mind. I feel like this person can manifest in your life anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks to 2 months to 2 years from now, or during the month of February, either in 2020 or 2021. Okay, it's gonna range for some of you. Spirits, what other advice do you want to give to the Libras? What more do you want them to know about this person? Like as far as when, where, how they'll meet them. Can definitely see you meeting this person, like either at church or maybe at some sort of event that involves spirituality. Maybe even at a wedding. You could meet this person at a wedding. What advice do you want to give to the Libras? Gotta get over. See, look at that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and then 10 of Wands. So listen, all of those subconscious thoughts about yourself, all of those false memories and bad memories, you're gonna have to release yourself from that. You're gonna have to free yourself, okay? Free yourself, Libra. And I feel like a lot of you Libras are probably dealing with past relationships where the person was just constantly playing mind games, constantly. And so now you've sort of developed those habits, which is just toxicity. It is, and it's a waste of time. Ace of Wands also represents where a lot of you Libras are going to have to break free from the clutches of your family. 10 of Wands comes up. You got to reroute yourself, okay? Sometimes, especially if you've had some issues with family, issues with toxic people, and it's been a struggle. And then also I can see that there's some sort of communication problem, some sort of issue with verbal abuse. Please do not verbally abuse that person. Please don't do that. Okay. Also, like I was saying, I don't know why I'm seeing the month of February. Okay, especially with these two aces, or it could be during the month of October for some of you. Okay, and I feel like October is a very rough month for a lot of you Libras for some reason. I don't know if it's just because, I don't know. With me, I love the month of October. It's my favorite time of the month. I love fall. I love fall decor. But I feel like they're going to come into your life at a time where you're probably facing some sort of struggle. Whether or not it's October or February. Hey, I'm not in it. Okay. All righty. Let's move on. All right. We're moving on to the Scorpio. Scorpio, your true love is dun, 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 Queen of Cups. So you got yourself another water sign. Okay, water sign connections are really, really good. Water with water goes really good together. Okay, so you got you somebody that's going to be very deeply empathic, very nurturing, whether or not they're male or female. They're not a wuss. Okay, you know, everybody always, I don't know why everybody always think that you supposed to be fighting when it comes to love, and you supposed to be trying to prove how hard you are. This is supposed to be the time where you can let all that go. If you got to cry, go ahead and cry. Okay? So this is a person that is going to be very in tune with your emotions, and they're probably going to definitely trigger you emotionally as well. Now, the two cards that come up with it is the Hermit and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is going to be somebody that likes to stay at home a lot. Okay, they probably got some Virgo in their chart somewhere, and they like to be at home. Okay, you on the other hand may like to entertain friends. Well, just, you know, buy a dining room table and some plates and forks and spoons and entertain them at the house sometimes. I know that especially if it's a Cancer, because this is a Cancer, because you can see that it's inside of she's inside of a seashell. Cancers don't usually like to go too far away from home. Okay, so it doesn't mean that that person is boring. It just means that they like to stay close to home. Okay. It looks like they have a very, very happy and vibrant and positive personality. You know, because I've noticed that there's some people that will say, huh, you like to stay at home all the time, as if that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing. And if you complaining about it, clearly you ain't the one for me. Hello? For real. Come on now. All right. Spirit guides. What other messages do you have for the Scorpio about this person? When, where, why are they going to meet? What are going to be the circumstances and advice for the Scorpios? Okay. All water cards, 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So pretty much the same advice. Okay. That person that left you feeling empty. Okay. They left you feeling empty. They left you feeling like there's nobody else in the world. That's obviously not true. Okay, Scorpio. So a lot of those negative emotions or emptiness that you're feeling, you need to fill up that void. Okay. And this person, the 6 of Cups coming up, this really tells me that there's going to be a very, I don't want to say childlike, but I can see you playing with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to make you feel like a kid again. Okay. But I feel like you got to start processing those emotions better, even if you had trauma in your childhood, because I feel like a lot of Scorpios may have had some trauma somewhere in their childhood, whether or not it was the loss of a parent, or, emotional abuse. A lot of times the Four of Cups can represent when somebody was emotionally abused very early on. And they're going to help you in that process to grow from that. But try to start working on that now. Okay. I can see you guys meeting either at a restaurant, maybe at a friend's house. This is one of the few times that they probably got out of the house. It could possibly be in a bar, restaurant, barbecue, park. I can see that person coming in. For a lot of you, it's going to vary. Some of you, it's going to be within 4 months, which would be in September. Okay. Some of you, it's not going to be until April of next year. And then some of you guys, that person is coming up in the month of June. Okay. The month of June. All right. Let's move on, shall we? Sagittarius, your true love is dun, 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 Knight of Wands. So this is going to be another fire sign person. Okay. This person is probably going to be younger than you. Oh my God. They have a lot of strength, a lot of virility. This person, they just really, they love to have sex. They do. They love to have sex. Okay. So you're going to have to get prepared for that. And, hopefully you can keep up with them, Sagittarius. Oh, that thing dropped and rolled. Hold on, y'all. I got to light my tea light. Yeah, I did the Leo's Empress B, and I will be putting the timestamps as soon as the video finishes processing. Okay. The 10 of Coins comes up and the Moon card. So right off the bat, Sagittarius, this person is going to have mommy issues. Okay. They're going to have a very overbearing mother. You can tell. Somebody that sort of wants to, keep everything in the family. You can tell that they are going to have an amazing career. But I feel like with the Moon card, there's going to be some really, really negative energies around that person that you need to prepare yourself for. Okay. What else do you want Sagittarius to know about this person? I can see you meeting this person definitely sometime in the fall. Some of you, it could be this summer. Definitely right in the middle of a Cancer time, which would be June 22nd through, I think, July 22nd or July 23rd or something like that. July 21st. All right, Spirit guides, what else do you want Sagittarius to know about their true love? When, where, how they're going to meet, and advice. Okay. Okay. So they definitely got some obstacles. The Hanged Man, the Fool card, and the Eight of Swords. They gonna have some obstacles they are within themselves. And, to be honest with you, with some of these cards that are coming up, especially with the Moon card coming up, you're gonna have the same issues. Okay. You probably gonna have the same issues at the same time. So y'all might as well just be in it together. Okay. Definitely can see that this person has trust issues, but they are trying to move on. And then the Hanged Man represents, how can I say this? They're going to almost be like somebody's sacrifice. You know, when I always say that, when I say that you're your sacrifice, you're the sacrifice for your mother, because your mother would rather you be with her, or your father would rather you be with him and taking care of him and her instead of living your life, and you're supposed to just throw away the rest of your life. And anybody that comes in, they're going to have a problem with it. So I can definitely see you guys having obstacles with that. And it's something that you're going to have to definitely see within yourself at the same time. I feel like they're not going to be as quick to open up to you, Sagittarius, with the Hanged Man and the Fool card coming up. So then that's when you just have to, sort of prove that they can trust you. Okay, but it ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Some of you may meet this person during the month of August, but I feel like it can be anywhere between June, July, or August and October of either this year or in the next couple of years. Okay, because the Eight of Swords is telling me that it's taking them a while because they're sort of like in this mental prison that they can't seem to get out of, or some kind of mental bondage. And it is caused by, I can see their mother and then also the rest of their family. So this person is going to have challenges. Okay. Let me throw a final advice card. Spirits, what final advice do you want to give to the Sagittarius about this person? Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's a synchronicity between the two of you. So I feel like a lot of the things and a lot of the advice that I've offered to you, I feel like once you're able to master yourself, because the Ace of Pentacles is almost like the self-mastering card, because the pentagram or the pentacle is all four elements in spirit. It's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So I feel like once you get to that point, and then also I feel like you're going to almost have this feeling that they're coming because there's going to be such a dramatic change in you. Okay. So, you got to look at yourself too. You do. You have to look at yourself. And that's going to be your clue. Like when you start to come out of certain things, then they're going to be coming out of that same thing at the same time. Okay. So I feel like it's going to just, it's really just going to, it's going to add up. But I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is also where you sort of take it slow, even though they may be all over you, wanting to kiss you and do all this other stuff. Well, guess what? What's been ingrained in their brain, probably by their mother or some other woman, is, well, if a woman gives it up too fast, then she's a floozy. I hate that. These mothers and their motherly advice have ruined more relationships for more people. If only we lived in a world where you could meet the love of your life and y'all go out by, a river or a lake and just make love under the stars. That would be so wonderful, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, you can't. So take it slow with this person, because they won't be going anywhere. Because and now what I will tell you is that they tell their mama everything. They tell her everything. Hey, Felicia, they tell their mama everything. If they have sex, they go and tell their mama, oh, I went and had sex with this person. Oh, she's a slut, or, oh, he's a dog. He had sex with you already. Girl, why you didn't make him wait? And then all of a sudden, that's when all of the negative energy comes in. So quit telling y'all mamas everything. If you cross watching this, your mama don't need to know when you have sex. She don't need to know. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I'm going to move on to the Cappies. Capricorn. Your true love is dun, 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 an air sign, the King of Swords. Oh my goodness. And he is intelligent. He or she is intelligent. Okay. See that? The Magician and the Eight of Wands. This person has a lot of power. Okay. They can just think stuff into existence. This is either a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. You can tell by these two cards that this person ain't playing around. They ready to move forward with their life. Yeah, they have an ex. I don't understand why people are so sensitive to exes. Everybody has an ex. I mean, it's like I said, why would you want somebody that don't nobody else want? That don't make no sense to me. I don't get it. That person definitely ain't going to be like that. In fact, I feel like unlike the other people that you dealt with that seem to be extremely insecure, they're very different. And they just kind of take things in stride. And they also have mastered themselves in every way possible. They come up as the magician. A lot of people will say, oh, well, that person is manipulative. Not necessarily. They just know how to get what they want. Okay? They just know how to get what they want in life. Spirit guides, what else do you want Capricorns to know about their true love? Definitely going to meet this person around the month of August or in the month of August of either this year or next year. And guess what? Another thing that I can see them doing is I can see them doing spiritual work to pull you in faster. Okay, so some of y'all are going to meet this person very quickly, even this summer. Okay. Let's see what Spirit's got to say. The Ace of Pentacles, so they got money. The Nine of Wands, okay? They're very brave and strong. Up, the Wheel of the Year. So you're going to, like, literally, the relationship is going to be so magnanimous, or however magnanimous. It's going to be magnificent, amazing, that the people around you are just going to be like, what in the hell? So, and I think the Wheel of the Year is coming in because it's representing your babies that you're going to have with this person possibly, or maybe even starting a business with them. Also, the Wheel of the Year represents fate and destiny. So when you meet this person, it's literally going to be fate and destiny, instant attraction. It's going to be an instant attraction. Some of you could meet this person during September or October as well, or either at the beginning of the year. I can see you, a lot of you guys possibly meeting this person also at a New Year's party. Okay? Just randomly. I feel like they're going to be free. I don't feel like they're going to be attached to anybody either. You're going to be like, are you sure you're single? They're like, yeah. Wait a minute. Are you sure? Yeah. Now, don't start stalking them, Capricorn. Talking about some, I got to stalk you because that person might see you or feel it. And then that person is going to pick up on that insecurity and it could possibly turn them off. But this is your true love. I feel like things are going to go together perfectly for the Capricorns with this person because they don't really have nobody holding them up. Also, what Spirit is telling me is that a lot of you Capricorns kind of look at somebody side-eyed if they're not connected with somebody else. Cap. That's you doing stuff in reverse. This person is single and they're available because they made themselves single and available because they wanted to bring you in. Okay, and it is going to be an instant attraction. Unlike all of those other wuss pusses that you dealt with, this person is going to be very quick to defend your honor. Because it seemed like everybody else is just like, you know, just kind of let people run all over you and do you any kind of way. And this person gonna be like, I will cut you down with my sword. Okay, very strong person. Okay. All right, let's move on to the Aquariuses. Aquarius is dun 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 dun. Your true love is an earth sign. This is going to be either a Taurus, Virgo, or a Cappuccino, which is a Capricorn. And look at this. You got both of the Three of Cups. My goodness, it's gonna be perfect the way y'all flow together. And then also you can tell that this person is gonna have a lot of support around them. A lot. Like, unlike everybody else that be having all this drama and stuff, that ain't gonna be this person. You got both of the Three of Cups. These are from two different decks, but you got a repeating number. So this person is going to literally be out of your past life. Instant attraction, instant, I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? And, you know, they probably going to say something like, you know me from your heart or something. You're going to be thinking, now you trying to put some kind of Mac game down on me. No, they're speaking from their heart. Because they're going to be feeling the same way you're feeling. You guys are definitely going to be synchronized, especially with these 2 3s that come up. Spirit guides, what else do you want Aquariuses to know? Like, when they'll meet this person, where they're going to meet this person, how they're going to meet this person, and advice. Okay. See that? First of all, body image issues, let them go. That's the worst thing you can do. It'll make somebody stray away from you if you're constantly obsessing over other people or some dude in the past or some female in the past that didn't accept you for whatever reason. Okay, now the Three of Swords comes up. Now this tells me that a lot of you Aquariuses are carrying emotional and mental baggage from the past, in particular your childhood. You know, the mind is like the hardest thing to battle. Is things that are in your mind, things that control you on a very deep subconscious level. It would really be nice if you guys would go ahead and cleanse. I tell you guys about that because, see, this negative stuff that's on your mind, this is creating cancer in your body, okay? And in your relationships, it's a cancer. You got to let all that stuff go and release it, okay? This person is going to take care of you emotionally, unlike the other folks that you had in the past. They're going to take care of you emotionally. You don't want to bring that into the relationship. They're definitely going to be interested in marriage and commitment. Okay, now the Two of Pentacles comes up and it tells me that, you know, this person is a little edgy, okay, but they take their career very seriously. Hi, Awe Ken, how are you, dear? They take their career very seriously, and as long as you are supportive of them, they'll be supportive of you, and you probably won't even have to work. Okay, everybody loves those old-fashioned relationships where the woman gets up in the morning, she irons his clothes, he goes off to work. She either does whatever she has to do, clean up, and then she can sit around and do whatever she want to do, eat bonbons, watch the soaps, do whatever, take care of the kids, whatever. Okay, and I can also see you having a couple of children with this person as well. Okay. Can definitely see you meeting this person at a beach. And at that time, you are going to be in a very emotional state. Definitely with these 3 threes coming up, you got the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Cups twice, that the month of March, okay, the month of March. And see, March is probably very difficult for a lot of you Aquariuses. Either March or April. I can see it being rainy, or either you're on a beach. Some of you may even be trying to let go of somebody that just wants to be a toxin in your life. And I can definitely tell that you're probably going to have to move, change your number and your identity to get away from that person. Okay. But you can tell that a lot of you Aquariuses are going to be single and available. Okay. All right. Moving on. Last but not least, the Pisces. Your true love is dun, 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 Queen of Swords. So this is either a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And you see how the 3 of Coins and the 2 of Cups come up. So I feel like they're definitely divorced, but they're ready for love. They're going to fall in love with you immediately. They are going to be ready to make a commitment instantly. Okay, so if you're ever wondering, because a lot of people won't say what they want to say, they won't say it because they're afraid that, you know, you're going to think that they're going too fast. So this person is not going to necessarily say it, but you can tell that they are going to do everything that they can, including financing your business or either helping you in some kind of way. I can see this person as possibly being either some sort of home improvement specialist. Definitely can see them as being a handyman, somebody, or either a woman that likes to take things as they come. You know what I'm saying? She's just not like, ew. And you can tell that this person likes to fish. I don't know why. I can see that this person likes to do things in nature. And they love to work with their hands. They're very creative. This is why the 3 of Coins comes up. Feel like this person is going to come up either in the month of March or February. Okay. Or it could be within the next 3 days, 2 days, 2 months, 3 months, or 2 or 3 years. Okay. Spirits, what else do you want Pisces to know about their true love? When, where, how they're going to meet? And advice. Oh, looky that. 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So we're going to clarify this 7 of Wands, because the 7 of Wands can sometimes be considered a negative. But what I will tell you is that I can sense that they're going to come in around the month of July, especially this year. So I don't know why I'm seeing this person come in probably about June or July. They are going to be going through a rough period with somebody else, but they're not even going to be talking about that to you. They're not going to mention anything to it to you. They may be going through hell trying to, you know, break free of a bad relationship. And it may feel like, oh, this person is keeping something from me, but it's just because they're dealing with something and they're trying to get away. What I can sense is that with the 6 of Swords, there's probably going to be some things going on in your life and their life. And like I said, they're going to really love the water. Okay, they're going to be somebody that definitely loves to fish and be on the water a lot. But what I can tell you about this person is that whenever the 6 of Swords comes up in a love reading, this is when somebody's like sweeping you off of your feet. Okay, so they're ready to move forward. You know, that's what the 6 of Swords is. You know, they may be leaving some kind of haunted house, bad relationship, but they're going to be ready to move forward. This is another one of those cards where somebody's ready to move forward and they're not looking back. So the 6 of Cups comes up. I feel like this person is definitely going to feel like a very close connection with you. They're going to feel like they already know you. Okay, so they're going to develop feelings for you very quickly. But I don't necessarily think it's going to be a bad thing, because, you know, they're not going to necessarily push it. In fact, they're going to pull back a little bit at times, because they want to give you a break, because otherwise you can see them just being all over you, especially with this 3 of Cups coming up. They're like, the relationship is going to be very happy, like a dream come true, unlike some of the other situations that you've dealt with, to where the person was just very unhappy, very disconnected from their emotions. You know, this person is going to make you feel stronger, you know, and they're going to make you feel good about the relationship. They're not going to be one of them kind of people that's playing games. You know, one of them people that you think is the devil. You ever be in a relationship with somebody and you just ask them, hey, are you the devil? You know, those relationships can be pretty exciting, and that intensity can sometimes even create some pretty good sex. But there's nothing like sex that feels like you're being taken care of, literally, emotionally. Okay, to where somebody is going to caress your buttocks instead of smack your buttocks. Okay, for real. You see what I'm saying? This person is going to love to do massages. In fact, like I said, they're very good with their hands, and they love to use their hands. I can sense a healer. This person is a healer. And you're probably going to judge that person based upon their zodiac sign, but they're not going to be like any other air sign that you've ever met, because normally air signs are very disconnected from their emotions. And, you know, that's not how this person is going to be. Now, they are going to be very strong. Like I said, they're not going to be a punk. They're not going to sit up there, and they're going to be highly intuitive. But they know how to balance out all of that. You know, they have a really good balance about themselves, so where they're just not all severe and stuff. And you can tell that they're going to fall in love with you pretty quickly. And this is actually going to be more like a twin flame type of soulmate situation. There's a lot of people that don't like the concept of twin flames, so we'll just say that they're going to be your true love. Okay, because twin flames can be it can be traumatic when it comes to twin flames. And so anyway, guys, that is the reading. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. For those of you that were asking me about getting private readings, I do offer phone, video, and Skype readings. The link to my website is below. And it's very simple getting a reading, okay? Because a lot of people are like, well, how do I get a reading? You just go to the website, place your order. I'm actually right now running, like right now, for 24 hours until tomorrow, I think about 4 or 5 p.m. I'm running a flash sale on my 60-minute readings, okay? So 60-minute readings are only $50 right now. Also, I am a spiritualist and a high priestess. I do offer cleanses, healings, and other work. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, especially if you've been hurt, you're going to need some cleanses. Cleanses are amazing when it comes to people that have been hurt, because what it does is it gives you a reset for your soul and your spirit, because you got a lot of people out there, you know, for whatever reason. You don't even necessarily have to say that that person is evil, or, you know, maybe they are. But, you know, it was just that it just wasn't meant for them to be with you. Or, you know, maybe it wasn't meant for them to be with you at that time. Or maybe it was meant, you know, whatever it is, if that person was not good to you, then, you know, and they literally just ripped you apart, did everything that they could to hurt you, don't ever give up on love, because I'm telling you that there is somebody out there for everybody. Okay. Exactly. I wake in a soul reset. Yep. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful Sunday. Love and light.